playoff game in my league, so whatever, one of them lucky guys is going to win the Super Bowl or some division round. So one of them lucky guys is going to win the Super Bowl. I'm going to have to pay them $50 out of my pocket. But this is another playoff game I'm in with my regular Giants as of today. This league is called D1. This is the regular Giants. I made it to the division round with them too.
Final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Lock in. Check. Alert, alert.
I don't believe I played the Bears guy before.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Hey, 18. 180. Hey, check. 3.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Go.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Trubisky. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Ready.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 59 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. On 3rd down, Trubisky. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Now Barkley stripped of the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, hold it.
Throwing on 1st down. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Check 26, check 26. 5.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Gonna give this time to the tailback. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Give me some. Here we go. 36, 36. 45 is the mic.
Now Jones. That's going to be caught. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. After 1, 7-0.
Nope, he about to quit. Yep.
On EA Sports.
90 Wolf. Come on. Watch quick. General West. Get up. Ready.
And Barkley will try to punch it in.
I tried to jump.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
64. Weak.
Another try for Barkley.
Touchdown.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and
a big loss here as he's taken down. Lorenzo Carter. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On second down, it's Cohen, and he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Hey, Alpha.
8 yards on the pickup.
Good.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Good pick.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
That's only because that was Fuller.
Picked
That
up
was a
by
different
Kyle
corner.
Fuller. And he's
That was
able
a
to get it
different corner with
back
that.
to the 41-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Cohen, and he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And the throw there going to be
You know what's crazy? I've never even seen him.
On 3rd down so far in his
really
first half.
him.
Relatively small sample size, but
I
they're
was
now
just trying to go in
0
that
for 3.
area. That's crazy. I didn't know I was following somebody the whole time.
On
They
third
kind of
down
like
for offenses.
camouflaging with
so
the
what's
snow.
the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
23 yards the pickup there.
New York Horses. Hey, Haywood.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
45.
On 1st and 10, Jones completes it to Coleman. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Check 4, check 4. Check your hot read. Recon, 132 fighter.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second down at their 48-yard line.
Hey, lock it.
On second and 11 now. Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 30.
Hey, wahoo!
First and 10.
Jones now on first and 10. That's complete to Slayton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
X3, 218, chop. Ready.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's
had
his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Protein spill. Hey, exit. Yes.
In your face.
Here's Jones to throw on third down. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
The plays that he's doing, I'm not really worried about it. I ain't seen nothing really from his offense.
Near midfield for a first and 10. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And he's
Come on, man. That was gay. That was gay. That was gay. They go Madden. Simulation mode.
Get that done.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes.
They get scored in 2 seconds, and there was a guy there. Come on, bro. That's gay.
Take that momentum.
Come on, let them earn these things, man.
And take
they got to stop giving stuff to guys and let them earn them.
They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football. Full half to be played. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let them do some plays and earn that shit. It's always like these
at the line,
roll-ups
ready to begin their next drive. They
have
the
some
lead
bullshit
now.
that's
They'll be
happening.
looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little
gonna
bit
keep
deeper
doing
into
that
their
because he
playbook.
think that's all I got.
They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Now the second down throw on target.
Yeah, he's not ready for the pass.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
It's a gain of 5.
64.
And 7.
Yep.
Jones on third down. And that is
Oh my God, Madden, man. Look at this, wide open.
There's another nice example there.
This is Madden, man. These guys be trash.
There's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he'll get this away.
Like, let these niggas beat you. Like, why I gotta be like the game and shit like that?
Just inside the 30.
That shit be taking me out of my whole zone. Kicking these niggas' ass.
For a moment, looked like
the game won't even let you win.
And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over first and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Gonna let one. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
First 18 times.
Picked off inside the 10. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a first and 10 at their own 21.
61. Matchbox lights. Hey, Jet, get it.
They begin with a run by Barkley. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, he's scared. He just keep going there. That's great for me.
Two-jet bombers. Two-jet bombers.
At the 27-yard line.
From the 27, Jones.
Fucking my guy up, man.
They frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
Now Jones on first down.
Come on, I'm throwing the ball.
He goes down.
Come on, guys.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a
loss
of 9.
Right here, boom.
They've started the
Get a slow release.
They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Barkley. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Yeah, he prepared for that shit. All right, well, we're in the other formation now, but I ain't going to be able to get a first down. That's the only one I can probably get a first down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. And he caught it up.
What the fuck is going on? Yo, this game is really trying to make him win, yo. That's why I told people simulation mode is terrible.
He knows winning this game
simulation mode is fucking terrible, bro.
Precipitation's winning in a big way.
It'd be calls, it'd be all types of shit. So you can lose.
Right now.
Yeah, well, this
shit is terrible and sad.
We got what was forecasted, and we've got a lot of turnovers.
Simulation, man. This nigga fumbling. He dropping open passes. Simulation mode is terrible, man.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the Giants' 18-yard line.
I give niggas their respect, but he not really doing nothing, man. He got that touchdown on some bullshit. Like, I don't see nothing.
From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Nice.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
That's what I like to see.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game...
And he is in. Touchdown.
Yeah, man, gave him that fumble. This shit pissing me off, man.
An 8-yard touchdown
man, and giving him stuff. So it could be a close game. That's why I like simulation mode.
This football game.
Somebody got to really don't know how to play Madden for you to blow them out in symbol.
Blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Now he happy, man, giving him mad
This
shit.
is taken about 7 yards deep.
Now
a hit and a loose football.
Giving him everything
As
in the
that
world,
ball got
bro.
away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt
I
his
just felt
pain,
a
and you know
fumble
what was
coming,
going through his head.
They're giving
Tuck
him
it
mad
away.
shit, bro.
Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Recon, 152 fighter.
Throwing, Jones. They get this out to Barkley, complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yo, this is crazy.
They're trying to take a
I don't know
shot.
if it's the Raiders. I don't know what the fuck is going on
After
here,
the
bro.
incompletion here now,
It didn't
3rd
take him
and 2.
forever. Look at this. It didn't take him forever to hide the ball.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's it, baby. We go. Five.
First and 10 at the 46.
Go. Snap.
On first down, Jones.
Look, another drop. Every drop.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's
Dropping
2nd down.
everything, man.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
This shit
on
is
first
crazy,
down.
bro. I don't know how to beat this shit, bro. I don't know how you're supposed to win.
Check three.
I'ma try
Chopper. Watch twist.
I normally don't do this play.
Hey, echo.
Jones now. Going to throw again. Pressure, and he's taken down.
just trying
A
that
Bear
out.
sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm just trying that
Three.
out.
218. Chopper. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Shoot.
Here's Jones. Throwing on 3rd and long.
Look at this.
Looking for
Oh.
Shepard deep. And that'll wind up incomplete.
They just showing they
Bold
reading.
play
It's all
call
right.
there. Now it's
Still
4th
got a lot of
down.
football to go.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made
Showing
an
they
attempt to
reading.
get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change
Showing they
accordingly.
reading. So we can play some good defense. Get the ball back. We'll be all right. They just bugging right now. I don't know something. A lot of drop balls, fumbles. I don't know. Playing horrible.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They go play action. Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Come on, Giants. This guy suck, man. I don't see no real offense at all. Nothing to worry about. I seen like maybe one good play he did this whole game. Come on, man.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
I've been trying that play out. That shit hasn't been working yet. Somebody was doing that to me all day. That play.
A first down carry for Barkley. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Man, we got to defeat the man.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Barkley. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Pilot, 64, weak. 58, come on. You ain't going nowhere.
Jones to throw on third down. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory.
It's a good game.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Now Trubisky. Underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket, completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
Trubisky now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Here's Trubisky. And that will be incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished. And now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Which bugs me out.
Go.
Now Jones throwing on first down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Hey. So he's just keep going 4-3. So I got to see what I can do there.
To try again after the sack. Jones, that's caught by Penny. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Christian, Travis. Look at me. Zipper.
Check 45 to mine.
You know what? I'm not
Come on, baby.
I'm gonna do this play.
Let's see what you got.
Blue draw quarters.
Rush in.
Hey.
Let's go right here.
Leo. Hey.
Said this work.
Nice.
To throw on third down. Jones. It's caught. Shepard. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones.
Oh, my
and he's
God.
one that's incomplete.
That's a flag.
He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Holding the
It
shit
makes you
out of my
wonder
nigga,
what exactly
man.
is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Charlie. Look. Let's go.
Jones now to throw again, and he can't get the throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Come on, set.
Don't fumble,
60
man.
Pittsburgh.
Please don't.
Let's go, D.
Bravo.
Got 2 more downs. Anybody like that?
All right, T, let's go.
Now.
Here's Jones from the gun. He'll throw. Looking for Shepard deep, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. 2 huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on 2nd down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They're just brimming with it right now.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time, and the Bears take over.
Oh, that Wildcat.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, let's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Lock in.
This time, Trubisky will throw. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Jones throwing to start the drive. It's hauled in by Shepard. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now Jones on 1st and 10. This one is Slayton over the middle. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had to play in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I don't even have time like that to be doing these plays. Let's try this. This don't work. It's going into OT.
Here we go. 50, plant. X3, 218, chopper. Yes. Hey, Alpha. Check. Bam. Hit it.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jones. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Hey, yo.
And this is picked up by the Bears. And
This ain't Madden. I don't know what the fuck y'all
at
call
the
this.
50-yard line.
Fumbles out the galore. That's all right. OT.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Hey, ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
On 1st down, Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
That's a good defense, man.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Throw left side taken in by Slayton.
Drop the ending, man.
And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man, Slayton. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Oh, my God, man.
Intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get
wide
the football
open,
at
man.
the
I don't understand this
37-yard
stuff.
line. We know there's already a spotlight on this rookie quarterback, an even bigger spotlight here in overtime of this game, a costly pick.
No doubt about that, but here's the key. Game's not over. He may very well get another shot at this thing, so now he's got to go to the sideline, hope his defense picks him up, and be ready to go back out there and maybe make a similar throw, hopefully successfully the next time.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Now what can Trubisky do here in overtime?
Look at this. Let's go.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
I'm lucky he overthrew it. Like, that shit look
Neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. 2nd and 5 now. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
58 for Mike, 58.
From the gun on 3rd down. Jones.
You deserve that.
And some space here.
You deserve that.
And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them because they're going to eat their heart out watching other people continue to play. But can they come back the next year and find it in them to make that same run again and maybe find a way to advance?
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from East Rutherford.
That was a good game. Come on, Giants. We got to do better next year. Man, be helping niggas, boy. I tell you, I hate sim mode, man.